Hi there. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sergio Macedo, and I'm here with my friends Rosalie, Rosangela, and Ruben. We are here for another Gospel at Home. Before we start, I'm going to ask Rosangela to make our initial prayer. Please, Rosangela.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Thank you, Rosangela. Now I'm going to share my screen. We're going to read the Gospel according to Spiritism, chapter 7. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Why should be understood by poor in spirit? Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. This belief has made fun of the maxim, blessed are the poor in spirit, just as it has made fun of many other things without understanding them. By poor in spirit, Jesus does not mean persons devoid of intelligence, but the humble. He said the kingdom of heaven is for them and not for the proud. Persons of knowledge and intellect, according to the world, usually have such a high opinion of themselves and their superiority that they consider divine things as unworthy of their attention. Their gaze focus on themselves cannot lift itself up to God. This inclination to believe themselves to be above anything and everything quite often leads them to deny anything, even the divinity itself, which placed above them, could humble them. Or if they do actually accept divinity, they contest one of its most beautiful attributes, its providential action regarding the things of the world. They are convinced that they are good enough to govern the world just fine by themselves, thinking their own intelligence as the standard of universal intelligence, and deeming themselves capable of comprehending everything. They cannot believe in the possibility of what they do not comprehend. Once they have passed sentence, they deem their judgment unappealable. If they refuse to admit the invisible world as an extra human power, it's not because it's beyond their capacity, but because their pride revolts against the idea of something above which they cannot place themselves, and which would make them come down from their pedestal. Thus, they have only smiles of disdain for anything that is not of the visible and tangible world. They attribute to themselves too much intelligence and knowledge to believe in things which, according to them, are good for simple folk, and they regard those who take such things seriously as poor in spirit. Nonetheless, say what they may, like everyone else, they will have not entered that invisible world that they now deride, where their eyes will be opened and they will realize their error. However, God is just, He cannot receive into the same category those who scorned the divine power and those who humbly submitted to the divinely established law. Nor can they be equal to each other. In stating that kingdom of heaven is for the simple, Jesus means that no one is admitted into it without simplicity, of heart and humility of spirit, that ignorant persons who possess such qualities will be preferred to the learned who believe more in themselves than in God. In every circumstance, Jesus placed humility in the category of virtues that bring us closer to God, and pride among the vices that distances us from God. And for a very obvious reason, humility is an act of submission to God, whereas pride is revolt against God. Therefore, it's more valuable for people's happiness to be poor in spirit in the earthly sense and rich in moral qualities. What can we say about what we have read? Often it's difficult for the more intelligent people to believe in the divinity because they put themselves a lot higher. They studied so much and have worked so much to be who they are that they 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 can't place them below um, a powerful force that created everything. But as science progresses, becomes undeniable that there is a superior force that has made the universe because we can ignore, like James Webb telescope showed us, there are 3 trillion galaxies, each one with 200 billion suns. And God just get lost, don't know what to do here on earth. So the divine laws are universal for everyone in every place. And everything that is not made by man was made by God. Desert, everything desert, the nature, it's all so perfect. The patterns of nature, the stars, beyond the deep sea that we cannot go because the pressure, everything is so um, so perfect that we cannot deny God. That's what I have for tonight. I hope you enjoy. Excuse my English, not very good, but I think I made you understand the point here. I encourage you to study the Gospel according to Spiritism, the Spirit's book, and all the work of Allan Kardec. So thank you all. God bless you. And I'm going to ask Rosangela to make our final prayer. Please, Rosangela.
We thank the good spirits who have come to communicate with us and ask them to help us put into practice the instruction they have given us. We also hope they will ensure that each unfold as at in it is the end of the session is fortified in the practice of good and love for our neighbor. We also wish these lessons may be useful for the suffering, ignorance, or vicious spirits who were able to entend the mission and for whom we implore the mercy of God. God bless you all.
Good evening, everyone. All the best. Us.
Good evening. Thank you.